I'm sure you guys have noticed there is a new update to Genshin Impact, and this brings forth a new place called Dragonspine. It is a beautiful snow mountain, very inspired from Zelda Breath of the Wild because it has a cold feature where you kind of generate cold over time just because the air is cold. But unlike Breath of the Wild, you have to actually kind of like stare near torches and things to kind of bring down your cold level instead of having like warm clothes or eating food. One of the major things that this new map brings is a new story to the game right over here in Dragonspine, where you follow a character called Albedo, who is also able to be summoned in your new wishes over here. If you are trying to get a new hero here, Albedo is the new hero included right over here. You can use your intertwined fates to try summon for one of him and just get your lucky going there. I tried, I wasn't successful, and it was very depressing. But apart from that, you'll find a bunch of new enemies all around this whole mountain area. Because it's a mountain, it kind of like spirals upwards, so you'll find like different things on all different kind of sides of it. It seems small if you look at it on the map like this. You're like, but it's such a small region. It's like the same size as Gelsong Hill in a way, like just sort of. But because you're actually like spiraling up all the time, there's like so many things that are packed on top of each other that just it actually has a lot more than it looks at first. And some of the new things you'll find here are these like red rocks lying around on the ground here that are able to actually bring down your cold level. I don't think they give any other benefit than that, so you can just find it here. It's called Scarlet Quartz. It brings down your cold level just a little bit, but the best way to actually kind of bring down your cold level is to stay near anywhere where there's heat. And as per any region on the map, we have a bunch of new teleport waypoints that we need to unlock. There is a new statue of the 7 Anemo statue, so it's not a new statue, it's just for the Anemo, so it belongs in the same thing. Don't worry, there's no more Anemo kind of like Geoculises things, or Anemooculuses, those words, man, they're too big. They aren't here. Instead, you have these like red floating things, right? But before I show you one of the red floating things and we talk about that, I do want to show you there is a new mineral that we can mine over here. It is called Star Silver. It basically looks like your iron kind of vibe as of the rest of the map, but it is just called Star Silver. There's also a bunch of new chests. You'll also find these things right behind me here. It looks like a kind of like diamond or crystal kind of thing here covered in snow. The way you mine these is just with fire, so put fire on it and it kind of melts. There's actually nothing to loot in there usually most of the time. Sometimes they'll trick you and they'll either be nothing or they'll be one of those like whopper heads, those big the flower enemies, you know, those blue flower enemies that dig under the ground and then like hit you up and stuff, and they really annoying. But that one actually gave me a chest. That's the first one that gave me a chest. I'm actually quite surprised about that. And then you see this red thing here in the sky, right over there, right by that tree. That is like the new kind of like Geoculus or Anemonoculus thingy bob that you kind of like use, but it's not really for a shrine. It's kind of like for this like red kind of cave entrance thing that you need to like use to get points in, I believe. I don't really know too much about it just yet, but you do have to collect them. They do work as a sort of currency that kind of like does something there. And you can see I'm getting cold already, and it's quite quick, man. You get cold really fast in this new map. But otherwise, I think it's really fun. I think it's a cool little map addition. It entails a lot of like you know, like exploring, climbing, and like busyness compared to like the normal maps where you're just kind of like walking and you can see where you're walking and it's like very flat. This is a lot more obstacle for your kind of like adventures, so it makes it a bit more fun. I'm just gonna go to this campfire here, drop in, heat up a little bit here. You can see my cold bars going down, and yeah, I actually like this map. I think it's actually pretty good. Besides getting kicked off of that little thing there. Man, this guy's angry, dude. But yeah, it seems like a cool story so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. What is your favorite part about this new map addition to the game? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Thank you so much for watching.